Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my first wig install. I've never done one before. And so yeah, let's see how this goes. Like I said, I'm going to be doing my first wig install. The wig comes from Celie Hair. This is the bag that it came in. Let me show you what came in the bag. So this we have here, let me see. Oh, this is a cute little headband. So you get a little cute headband with your wig. You also get a satin bonnet. Oh, this is a real nice one. It's nice and big. Very nice. I like this. Okay, Celia here. You also get some lashes. Not necessarily lashes that I see myself wearing, but you know, at least I got some lashes. You also get a wig cap. This is like a tan wig cap. And then of course you get their card. It says Celie Hair always provides you top quality hair with best customer service. Gives you the instructions on how to brush it, how to wash it. All of that. All of the good stuff. See, they got their branding real good with the purple. I'm loving it. So I'm gonna put them all back in the bag so I don't lose them. And next up, the wig. So this is what the wig looks like. She's an 18-inch body wave with a 6x6 closure and 150 density. And I got her in a color just like 1B or like a brown. Okay, so like I said, this is my first install, you guys. I am going to give this a go. All right, so I got my wig cap here. We're just gonna jump in. For starters, this first clip is a clip of me failing at this attempt to install my wig. But I wanted to put it in here to show you guys that, listen, I didn't know what I was doing. I watched YouTube all night before I attempted to install my wig. And I saw that many of the girls were using the Got2b glue freeze spray. So that's what you see me using here to attempt the ball cap method. So I'm waiting for it to dry and realizing that, well, girl, you can't see. I'm about to like die in this wig cap. So I decided to go ahead and cut holes so that I can be able to see what I'm doing. All right, I'm like, okay, I think it's dry. It's not really, but let me see. Maybe I could add some more. So I'm adding more freeze spray and realizing that the freeze spray is dripping down my forehead. But I decided to keep going, adding more freeze spray so that I can achieve this ball cap method that I've been seeing tons of the ladies here on YouTube do. I feel so dumb because I'm like, what the heck am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to keep going with this. And that's what I decided to do. So I'm feeling to see if it's tacky because I know once it gets tacky, that's when it's pretty much like ready for you to apply your wig. But it wasn't tacky, so I decided to add some more freeze spray. And here I am grabbing my blow dryer because I wanted to like dry it. I know like they say use the heat and then blast it with the cool air. At this point, I was like, you know, just go ahead and cut the whole wig cap portion in the front off and just work with the parts that need to be dried. So I went ahead and cut off the edges, cutting out my ears, thinking I know what I'm doing. Still don't know what I'm doing, y'all. And now I'm just getting the corners of the ear. So that's the part that tripped me out too, because I'm like, how did these ladies get in the corner of their ears to stick? Because it just wasn't working for me. Anyway, I kept going and cutting, I'm clipping, trying to see if So now I'm going to go ahead and try to install this wig after doing the attempted ball cap method. And I also realized that I needed to adjust my straps, so I went ahead and adjusted the straps. Now the challenge that I was facing is that the front of the wig, like the 6x6 closure for me, was like small, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to do this? But I went ahead and attempted to finish the job. So I'm using this razor to clean off the edges. And yeah, y'all, I was just like, what the heck? Why isn't this looking like the girls on YouTube? Either way, I decided to take it back off and just clean off my edges and try again. So I'm continuing to clean my edges because I just wanted to give it a fresh start. I was frustrated with what was happening at the moment, and I said, you know what, let's just start this whole process over. And now I'm going to be using the wig cap that actually came with the wig and pull it back. And I decided that I wasn't initially going to do the ball cap method. I was right here, I'm trying to see if I can just put the wig on without doing the ball cap method. But I noticed that you can see the wig cap in the front. So when I pulled it down, I was like, no, this is not gonna work. So I said, just do the bald cap method. And now I'm applying powder foundation to the wig cap because you can tell it's really light, and I want it to get closer to my skin tone for like when I'm parting it and things like that. You also see me talking to my aunt. I decided to call her because my aunt has been doing hair for years and she knows how to slay wigs. So I called her to walk me through the process. And it was definitely great to have my aunt on the line and just there supporting me, because it's crazy. You can watch these videos all night, but like when you actually try to do it yourself, it's a whole different ball game. Like I promise you, I thought I had this down pat. I was like, yeah, I can do that. Boom. But trial and error, y'all. So here I am using the foundation, the powder foundation, to get my wig to match my scalp. And now I'm going to continue doing that and then jump into gluing and cutting. So I decided to go ahead and just cut my ears out for the first step instead of doing that last, because I realized the last time around it was a little frustrating trying to cut it when I waited towards the end. So I'm using glue this time, the glue and the freeze spray. So I have both, and I had just finished watching this girl use the glue and the freeze spray. So that's what we're working on there. I'm going in with the blow dryer to dry it and then cool it off. And now I'm going to cut it, but I also felt like it needed to be darker. So I'm adding the foundation to the actual lining of the cap. And here I am cutting it. I think I got it good this time. Like I felt more confident with this application of the wig cap. All right, so I'm using the razor to go ahead and cut off the excess edges and the scissors just to get it as seamless as possible. And I was cleaning my edges because I still had some of the remains from my first attempted install, failed install. Y'all, it's seriously trial and error. Now I'm adding the freeze spray again, letting it dry. Combing it in, adding a little bit more. Like I want this to be so secure. And I watched videos that said use the comb to help it go in. Now here's where I will say I realized that I put way too much glue. This is wig glue, and I put way too much glue. You can see it coming through the wig, but I must say it definitely helped the wig stay down. So I was trying to clean off the glue from the edges of the hairline. Now I'm reading the glue again, just like trying to see what the instructions are telling me, because clearly I put way too much on, but you live and you learn. And like I said, this is my first wig install, so I knew I might have some challenges, but I wanted to keep going. So now I'm using the rat tail of my comb to like allow the glue to get in. And now I'm finally shaving off the lace, the lace. And I'm like talking to my aunt. My aunt is like, child, I never use glue, but I was trying so hard not to cut the actual wig. And again, I'm just going in with my brush to like brush it out. And I realized that this glue, y'all, was on the front of my hairline so much. But we still made it work. Now I'm cleaning off the excess and just trying to make sure the front looks seamless. Overall, I must say this wig is really nice. The hair texture is amazing. Like just seeing how it held up to the constant manipulation around the edges impressed me. And now I'm going to attempt to style it, you guys. I liked it in that part, so I'm going to leave it in a part, and then I'm back just cleaning off the edges and trying to do my best to make it look seamless. So I decided to also use my actual foundation because my aunt was telling me how she could still see the lace, and I recommended that I get some foundation to put there. So I'm using my foundation. I actually was going out that same night, and that's part of the rush of this video because I like to do things when I'm actually doing them, like record content when I'm actually doing it. So I was getting ready to go out, and I decided to just, you know, record and get ready for the night. So use that foundation around my hairline. So now I'm going to use this pomade stick to lay down the edges and hot comb the edges so it's not as poofy and looks a little more natural. I'm telling you, I watched the videos and I bought all the things. I seen this one girl slay her hair with that pomade at the top and the hot comb. So I went out and bought myself some. Well, I shouldn't say went out. I went to Amazon and ordered some. And now I am just curling the hair. This also was a little bit of a struggle for me, y'all. It's so funny being natural and not using all these tools anymore. It's like going back to using these tools is starting from square one. But I love the volume. I love the curls. I love just overall this wig. It's really nice. And I'm hoping it holds up for the month that I plan to have it in. So here's a close-up of my hair later that night and just how it looked. Hey guys, so here I am back with my finished install. I really could not film last night how it looked at the end. I had to go out, but here I am today and I still have the wig on. I installed it so that I can keep it on for the next 4 weeks. And I mean, it's not perfect. I still have like some parts here, the lace that like needs to get cleaned up or whatever, but I think I did a pretty good job. I really like the length. I like the color, I like the way it feels, the body, the volume. I'm loving it. And I'm actually about to run out right now. So you guys, as always, stay tuned for another video. Be sure to subscribe so that you can be notified when my videos come out every Thursday, 8 p.m.